Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learning English USA. My name is Jessica, and I am so happy that you are here with me today. In this lesson, we are going to practice daily English conversation using slow and easy English. This lesson is designed especially for beginners who want to improve listening, speaking, vocabulary, pronunciation, and overall confidence in English. Please relax, listen carefully, and repeat after me whenever possible. Do not worry if you do not understand every word. That is completely normal. Learning a new language takes time, patience, and regular practice. The most important thing is to keep going and practice every single day. Even 10 minutes of daily practice can help you improve your English little by little. Let us begin with greetings, because greetings are one of the most common parts of daily conversation. Every day we greet family members, friends, coworkers, teachers, and new people. When you meet someone in the morning, you can say good morning. When you meet someone later in the day, you can say good afternoon. In the evening, you can say good evening. You can also simply say hello or hi. These greetings are simple, but they are very important because they help start conversations naturally. After greeting someone, people often ask, "How are you?" This is one of the most common questions in English. You can answer by saying, "I am fine, thank you." You can also say, "I'm good," "I'm doing well," or "I'm great." After answering, it is polite to ask the other person the same question by saying, "How about you?" or "And you?" Now, let us talk about introducing yourself. When you meet someone for the first time, introducing yourself is important. You can say, "My name is Jessica." Then you can ask, "What is your name?" The other person may answer by saying, "My name is Alex." After that, people often say, "Nice to meet you." This expression shows politeness and friendliness. If someone says, "Nice to meet you too," you can reply by saying, "Nice to meet you too." Learning how to introduce yourself helps you communicate better with new people. You can also share where you are from. For example, you can say, "I am from Bangladesh," or "I am from the United States." You can also talk about your job or studies. You may say, "I am a student," or "I am a teacher," or "I work in an office." Now, let us practice talking about daily routines. Daily routines are things we do every day. Many conversations include talking about routines because people often ask about daily life. You can say, "I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning." After waking up, many people brush their teeth, wash their face, and take a shower. Then they get dressed and prepare for the day. Breakfast is usually the first meal of the day. Some people eat bread and eggs, while others eat rice, fruit, or cereal. Many adults drink tea or coffee in the morning. You can say, "I eat breakfast at 7 o'clock." After breakfast, people often go to school or work. Talking about routines is a great way to practice simple English sentences because routines use common verbs and daily vocabulary. Now, let us talk about family. Family is a common topic in conversation because people often talk about parents, siblings, and relatives. Someone may ask, "How many people are in your family?" You can answer by saying, "There are 4 people in my family." You can then explain who they are. For example, you may say, "My father, my mother, my sister, and me." Someone may also ask, "Do you have siblings?" Siblings means brothers or sisters. You can say, yes, I have one brother, or no, I do not have siblings. Talking about family helps you practice personal conversation and useful everyday vocabulary. Next, let us talk about food. Food is a very common topic because everyone eats and everyone has favorite foods. Someone may ask, "What is your favorite food?" You can answer by saying, "My favorite food is pizza, rice, chicken curry, or noodles." People also ask about preferences by saying, "Do you like spicy food?" or "Do you like vegetables?" You can answer, "Yes, I do," or "No, I don't." Food conversations happen often at home, with friends, or at restaurants. If you go to a restaurant, a waiter may ask, "What would you like to order?" You can respond by saying, "I would like chicken and rice." Then the waiter may ask, "Would you like something to drink?" You can answer by saying, "Yes, water, please," or "I would like orange juice." Shopping is another important part of daily life. Many conversations happen in stores or markets. When shopping, you often ask about prices. You may say, "Excuse me, how much is this?" The shopkeeper may answer by saying, "It is $10. If something costs too much, you may say, "That's expensive." If something costs less than expected, you may say, "That's cheap." Some stores offer discounts. A discount means the price is reduced. You can ask, "Do you have a discount?" You may also need to choose how to pay. Some people pay with cash, while others pay with cards or mobile payment. Shopping vocabulary is very useful for real life. Now, let us talk about weather. Weather is a very popular conversation topic, especially when meeting someone casually. People often ask, "How is the weather today?" You can answer by saying, "It is sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, or cold." Weather affects our daily activities, so people talk about it often. For example, if it is raining, people may carry umbrellas. If it is hot, people may drink more water. Talking about weather is easy because the vocabulary is simple and commonly used. If someone says, "It is a beautiful day," you can agree by saying, "Yes, it really is." Let us move to hobbies and free time. People often ask, "What do you do in your free time?" This question helps people learn about your interests. You can answer by saying, "I like reading books, watching movies, listening to music, cooking, gardening, or traveling." Hobbies make life more enjoyable and help people relax after work or study. Some people enjoy sports, while others enjoy creative activities like painting or writing. Talking about hobbies helps you build longer conversations and connect with others. Now, let us talk about work and school. Adults often talk about jobs, while younger people talk about school. Someone may ask, "What do you do?" You can answer by saying, "I am a teacher," "I am a student," "I am a doctor," or "I work in an office." Someone may also ask, "Where do you work?" You can answer, "I work at a school," or "I work in an office." Students may talk about classes, homework, and exams. Work and school conversations happen almost every day, so this vocabulary is very useful for daily English. Phone conversations are also important. Talking on the phone can be difficult because you cannot see facial expressions or body language. When answering a call, people often say, "Hello." The caller may say, "Hi, this is Jessica speaking." Then they may ask, "Can I speak to Alex?" If Alex is available, someone may say, "Yes, please wait." If not, they may say, "Sorry, Alex is not here right now." Listening carefully during phone conversations is very important because voice is the only way to understand meaning. Great job today. You are doing very well. Keep listening carefully and repeating after me. Practice makes progress, and every sentence you hear helps improve your English. Now, let us finish today's lesson with motivation and final practice. Learning English is a journey, and every journey begins with small steps. Some days English feels easy, and some days it feels difficult. That is completely normal. What matters most is that you keep practicing. Even if you learn only 5 new words today, that is still progress. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak, and every conversation you practice brings you closer to fluency. Remember, you do not need perfect grammar to communicate. You only need confidence, patience, and regular practice. When you speak English, do not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are lessons. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. The more you practice, the more natural English will feel. One day, you will understand English without translating in your mind. One day, you will speak confidently without fear. That day will come if you stay consistent. Before we finish, let us review some important daily expressions. Good morning. How are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you. Excuse me. Please repeat. I understand. I do not understand. See you later. And goodbye. These simple expressions are used every day and can help you communicate in many situations. Practice them again and again until they feel natural. I want you to remember something important. You are in. This is an English conversation practice lesson for beginners and intermediate learners. The speakers talk slowly and clearly with natural expressions, simple vocabulary, and everyday phrases. The goal is to help learners improve listening, pronunciation, and speaking confidence.